Let's meet your home team. Start the assault.
And the end. UBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Greg.
Yeah, they have, BA. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
A look at the opening lineup for Florida. And it's Slim in at the 4. Pass to Lucas. Down low. Here's Jordan. It's deflected. Here's the eraser. Covered by Jordan. The eraser. And he comes up with a bucket. Now Jordan. Here's Champ. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to the eraser. Right at the free throw line. Out to the right wing. Here's Magician. And it's flushed down. A backhand.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Jordan. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Here's Magician. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Champ. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Florida shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's the eraser. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jordan. And it's all tied up.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Here's Flash, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Champ. Here's Slim.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Lucas, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Champ. Pass to Skinny. Clock at 6. And stolen by Jones. "16 feet out. Good. He hits the jumper. Jones has got 5 points.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Champ passes to Slim. Again, it's Florida from deep.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to Magician. Here's Flash. Here's Magician. Still without a bucket. Right wing. Outside Jones. D, the pass to the Magician. Here's Flash. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Champ, defended by Jones. From 9 feet, and Florida again with a bucket. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. The eraser, the pass to Flash. Here's Magician. Pass to Flash. This one for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Skinny. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Lucas, defended by Jones. Lucas can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hoyas.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
It's blocked. Here's Skinny, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Florida shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Florida. McKenzie taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
The eraser, pass to Jones. Here's the eraser. It's tipped, and they're on the break. Here's Lucas. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Flash. Outside Jones. D, the pass to Jones. Here's the eraser. 5 on the clock. Here's D. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Florida leading by 4. Skinny passes to Big Daddy. Florida moving the ball around. Pass to Skinny. Here's Champ. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Champ's got 7 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's the eraser. To the inside. 3-on-3. Here's Skinny. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Champ. Here's Skinny. Comes up empty down low. Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. Magician.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Beyond the arc. Slim with a bucket. Give him 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Flash. 15 in his last outing. Here's D. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And here's Jones. 5 points in the game. The jump hook. Off the window. It's good. The eraser's got his second basket on the night.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Champ. He has 7. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Jones from outside. And out of bounds. Florida will have it.
Substitution for your Warriors. 60-0.
Florida leading by 5. Here's Champ, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Pass to Big Daddy from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. And now an 8-point Florida lead.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And so it's Florida finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back. And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Florida.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Taking a look at Florida, and it's Slim in at the 4-man position. Rain Man, the pass to D. Here's Flash. Launches it. Slim with the rebound. Here's Champ. Pass to Big Daddy. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Champ can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order, with injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Chums, thanks for the report. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Slim. Sends it home from three-point land. Slim's got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The closer passes to Jones. Three-pointer off the mark. Florida leading by 10. Here's Champ. He has 7. Pass to Big Daddy. Inside. Here's Slim. Flash grabs a miss. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's the closer. Here's Flash. Sinks it from distance. Flash has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Jones. The 3-ball. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Big Daddy. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. To the inside. To the paint. Here's Slim. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Champ. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Down low. It's stolen. To the wing, right side. Here's Slim. Florida moving the ball around. Pass to Lucas. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's the closer. Still no points. The 3. Offensive rebound. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for your players. Number 5, Lucas. Number
5. Puts it up off the inbound. And they recover it. Here's D. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Second personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Warriors. Number 77. One shot.
What's up? Florida leading by 4. Skinny passes to Lucas. Here's Slim. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The closer passes to D. Pass to Magician. And that one's drained from the low block. Magician's got 5 now.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Slim misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And the dunk by Jones.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Big Daddy. 5 points in the game. Slim. It's hauled in by Simpson. Gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And there's the screen. Here's the closer. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Lucas. Here's Slim. Gets the 3 ball to go. Slim's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's the closer. Yet to see a basket. Here's D. Here's the closer. Pass to D. Now Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Magician, no good. Here's Skinny. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Here's Magician. 5 points in the game. Outside Jones. Pass to the closer. Back to Jones. To the middle. Here's Simpson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's Champ. Pass to Slim. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Magician. Gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And here's Jones for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Champ. Pass to Big Daddy. They set the pick. Lucas passes to Big Daddy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's D. Last game for him, he picked up 10. The closer passes to D. Jones up top. Pass to the closer. Here's Simpson. And they pick up 2. Simpson's got 5 points now this quarter. Florida leading by 3. Here's Big Daddy. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Champ. 7 points in the game. Top of the key jumper, no good. Out to the right wing. The closer passes to the Magician. And here's Jones. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Jones has got 19 points.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Florida has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Florida shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
1 shot.
That one misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Florida out in front, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than playing well on the road and hearing that silence.
Yeah, in many ways, they've looked like the more comfortable team. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Florida with the ball. They've led by as much as 10, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. And it's D in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Skinny. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Skinny's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for Florida, and it's Lucas in at the shooting guard position. Here's Magician. Off target with the 3. Florida leading by 4. And he drives in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
And he's good on the second. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's the eraser. Outside Jones. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. Pass to Flash. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Florida.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Here's Slim. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Flash. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. They get it back. D. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Here's Lucas, defended by Jones. Here's Jordan. The eraser grabs a board. Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Knocks down the long K. Magician's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jordan with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Slim. Here's Lucas. Over Jones. Lucas can't get it to go. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's the eraser. Back to Jones. Here's Flash. He has 6. Magician. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Florida with another miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hoyas. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And there's a pick. Pass to D. There's the block. Here we go. Here's Champ. The putback. That shot is off. Gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Jones against Jordan for the lead. Jones misses. For Florida, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for Florida, Jordan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And he sinks the second. So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's the eraser. Outside Jones for the tie. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Slim. Fires from deep. Jordan misses. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Jones, the pass to Flash. In transition, here they come. The eraser grabs the board. Shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Fast break, here we go. Here's Slim. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Slim's got 23. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Florida.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
Jones misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Champ can't hit.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And that one's good. Magician.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Florida has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Skinny. Here's Champ. The rebound by Magician.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now here's Jones. Here's the eraser. Outside Jones. They get it again. Here's Magician. Knocks down the triple. Magician's got 13.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Champ. Give him 8 points now. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Pass to D. Here's the eraser.
Florida foul. Number 24. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A three from the inbound. Rebound Florida. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Champ. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Pass to the eraser. Here's the closer. Here's D. 11 points in the game. Rebound Florida. Skinny's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Slim. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Slim's got 6 points in the quarter.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Pass to the closer. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Florida has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Slim. Here's Champ. 10 points for him. Can't cash it in from the high post. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Pass to Flash. To the paint. Here's D. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Skinny. Give him 8 points now. Here's Champ. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Champ's got 12 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Flash. No good on the triple. Well, Florida's shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Champ. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
"15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The eraser, the pass to Rain Man. Over to the wing. Here's Flash. He drops it from range. Flash has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. And it's the eraser in at the 1. Pass to Simpson. Here's D. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Jumps up and slam dunk by Jordan.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Here's D. Pass to the closer. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Big Daddy. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The closer passes to D. Here's the eraser. It's stolen. There's the drive. Launches a three. Sinks the tray.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
To the inside. Here's Skinny. Got a hand on it. Down low. Here's D. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Big Daddy. Now Jordan. Here's Big Daddy. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot comes out to the left wing. Here's the eraser. The quick look, no good that time. Deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Thursday, and then on Saturday.
Substitution for your Royals. Number 5, Jones.
Slim, pass to Champ. Here's Skinny. Here's Big Daddy. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. The closer passes to Flash. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Royals, number 44. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
Yeah, he missed one, but overall improved their situation. They'll take it.
From deep, Jordan. Florida with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Flash. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Damn, good.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's the closer, covered by Jordan. Outside Jones. Pass to the closer. Here's Flash. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Here's Slim. Back to Jordan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Magician. Here's the closer. Here's D. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Magician's got 11 in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jordan, the pass to Skinny. Oh, ripped away. Here's Magician. Fires in the triple. Magician's got 19 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Skinny. To halt the run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And the free throw, no good.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
And the shot goes. 24 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Champ. Pass to Skinny. Here's Champ. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Now here's Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Pass to Skinny. Here's Champ.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the eraser. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Lucas, defended by Jones. Picked it out of midair. Shoots. The jumper is good.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Florida trails by 15. Here's Skinny. Jones rips down the board. Gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's the eraser. Beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go. With the drive. Here's Champ. Clock at 4. 18 feet out, and he gets the jumper to fall. Minute 32 left in the game. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's the eraser. Jones in the post.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Jones.
That's good from Jones. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Jones hits them both. Here's Skinny. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Big Daddy. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Flash. Plenty of space. He got it.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Let's loose for three. The three is in.
McKenzie, 3.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Magician. On the wing, Jones. And yes, sir! Matching three-pointers. Wow! So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now, our player of the game.
Coming right up, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Coming right up. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Clutch. Cowboy is out there with the chosen one. That's the eraser. Waller is out there with Goose. Then it's Stevenson. Then there's Jackson. And it's the captain in at the 3 spot. Breaking this a fun time. Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
And here's Jackson from 13. It doesn't go for him. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Clutch. Here's Cowboy. Here's Clutch. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Now here's Jackson. He started closer. Pass to the captain. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
0.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're on. Thanks, everyone. Joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Cowboy in at the 3 slot. He buries it from 3. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant. And